السلام عليكم ورحمة الله وبركاته. مساكم الله بالخير مشاهدينا الكرام، وحياكم الله في حلقة جديدة مع ضيف جديد على المنصة الثقافية، والتي يمكنكم مشاهدتها على مختلف منصات التواصل للملتقى القطري للمؤلفين. في حلقة اليوم معنا السفير السابق لدولة بنما سعادة اوريستي ديل ريو ساندوفال، والذي سوف يحدثنا عن أهمية بناء الجسور عبر الثقافة.
السلام عليكم ورحمة الله وبركاته. Culture could start for a simple way to say hi. In my country, Panama, when you arrive the airport, you say, hello, how are you? Welcome. Here in Qatar, I remember the first time I arrived to the Hamad International Airport. The kind person in the immigration told me, Salam. And I said, no, my name is Oreste. I had no idea what Salam means. And now, after I have the privilege and the honor to become friend of Qataris, Arabic people who teach me how what the word salam means. Peace. Something so beautiful that makes you think that in our region we say something quite simple as hola, hello. But here, the greetings means something deeply. I wish you peace. For me, the culture is an emotion that comes from your heart and use your brain as the tool to express yourself and those emotions in different ways. I really think that when your heart beats is because you are feeling a lot of emotions and your heart is keeping yourself alive. A country also needs to feel himself alive. The culture is that heart that keep the nations alive, that keep the nations feeling fresh emotions, sharing different things between themselves. Sometimes when we speak about nations, we always look for the similarities. I think this is not completely good. I think between our difference, we can also find amazing things to learn from each other. For example, in this region, people dress and wear different kind of clothes as we are used to in my region. But here, what you learn after you understand the culture is that that expression means simplicity, means that you recognize there is a God above everyone and we are somehow equal. This is something very strong, a kind of thing that makes you understand that you need to respect the person who is in front of you. And that's why one day I decide to start writing about my experience in this region. I remember the first article I wrote, it was in January 2016. And from there, I wrote more than 100 articles. Last year, in 2019, I launched my book, Letters on the Wall. Why Letters on the Wall? It's because sometimes when we find this difference I was speaking about, you start creating walls around you. And instead of become unified to the other people, you start working individual. And that is wrong. That's why I was writing about all my experience here, trying to put closer to my people in my region all the things that I was learning from the difference that this region have with my region in Latin America. And it was great. It was something so meaningful to me that I can tell you my favorite article in my book, it calls Maktub. That means it was written. And that is a word that comes from the Quran. After I was looking, what is the meaning of the word inshallah? If God wants to happen, it will happen because it was written. And this is the deep and strong meaning of the word maktub. Then I just couldn't stop. I started writing and I found so many amazing things here in Qatar. You are working so much in the education. You have a strong pillars of the Vision 2030, environmental, health, education, so many amazing things that I decided to write a book. And that's why I wrote the book, Warriors in Times of Sacrifice. Warriors in Times of Sacrifice is a book that tries to describe all the things I was looking, learning, and finding here in Qatar. A country with a beautiful story. A country with a strong tradition. A country that highlight and really preserve the culture. One of the strong things that I could remember, I have in my memory as one of the best experience I have is when I have the chance to visit for the first time the Museum of Islamic Art. Today, I can tell you that Qatar is encouraging people, writers, painters, different kind of artists in different kind of disciplines to keep working on that. I can mention to you so many friends, artists, writers from Qatar that I maybe will take a day completely video just to name them all. And I feel really proud, privileged, and honored to have the chance to write Warriors in Times of Sacrifice. And this is a title I got precisely from the choir of the national anthem of Qatar, when the author of the anthem said, "We are doves in times of peace, and we are warriors in times of sacrifice." In the beginning, I said that I think the culture is the heart of a nation. Let me tell you something else. I really think that a country who value the culture as strong, deeply important it is, it will be a country that it will turn in a civilization that will be remembered and will be in the minds of people for thousands and thousands of years. I think the culture is the soul of a civilization. Culture is what makes you have a name, a last name, a way to be feel it, and a way to express your feelings.